All right, today I'm going to do something completely different than anything I've ever done, and I can't believe I'm doing this, but I think it'll be kind of fun. I am going to watch the honest trailer for The Tiger King. And if you're thinking to yourself, well, James doesn't seem like somebody that would watch Tiger King, you are correct on that. I have never seen a minute of it. This would be my first footage. I'm assuming there will be footage from the show on this honest trailer, but it just seems like such a train wreck. I just want to kind of get an idea whether or not it's a beautiful train wreck or one of those it's gonna just be cringe worthy, I guess. But yeah, let's get into this. Let's see how awful this is. All right, all right.
In a world where the quarantine masses cry out for entertainment, Netflix will save
That's what we got.
distraction for our troubled times. Even though it's dumb luck we got stuck at home now instead of last month, or we'd all be bonding over how dumb the Goop Lab is.
We're coming up against some limitations of the matter.
Never even heard of the Goop Lab.
You do physical to work on the physical.
Kill me. Tiger King. Experience the ultimate example of timing is everything. In
So there's
this
elephants?
crime doc that replaces all your fear, boredom, and isolation with a group of zookeepers who will shock, delight, and confuse you with every other sentence.
They burned up 7 of my crocodilians.
I had bought a lemur.
Is there a brain cell between all of them?
I saw a guy get his finger bit off by a bear outside my office window.
I'd like to introduce my wife, but my husband's at home feeding my brand new baby kangaroo.
In this series,
What?
part Coen Brothers crime
What?
story.
Would you actually grind your husband up, feed him to the tiger so there's no evidence?
And I guess that was your accomplice and the wood chipper.
One part Christopher Guest movie.
We got honey, we got barbecue sauce, skin cream, political condoms.
These are my personalized hand towels. These have been selling pretty well.
And one part snuff film.
What the
And he said, "Oh,
fuck?
man, this is a Ruger. You know a Ruger won't fire without a clip."
But since it is real, we have to grapple with the fact that we're all laughing at, if not outright celebrating, a bunch of broken people hurting each other and their animals.
And those cats trusted me, and so they could look me in the eye when they died.
Ugh, can we grapple with that after the pandemic? Right now I just want to hee-haw at some yahoos.
I saw a tiger.
Is this real? Did he really do this?
People. Want to get into the exotic animal game? There's a few rules you gotta follow. 1. You gotta be a polygamist. Wait, what?
Joe asked me if Travis could be in a relationship with us too.
Dr. Intel has 4 or 5 wives. Him and Lauren Swain, they use the tigers to entice them in.
2. You gotta be extremely paranoid because everyone's out to get you.
He was already a paranoid person.
What do you carry that gun for?
People?
We put in security cameras, kept guns by the bed.
No, for real.
We found a microphone and antenna top of the gift shop roof. I could tell it was a listening device.
And 3. Make sure all of this zoo stuff is just a stepping stone to launch your media career.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to JoeExoticTV.com.
Hey, all you cool cats and kittens, it's Carol at Big Cat Rescue.
There, look at me how young I am there on Letterman. Man.
They all got
The
their
Southern
own
catfolk
media
is Joe
empire.
Exotic, a zoo owner who looks like you hit randomize on the Fallout character creator, where even the basic facts of his life sound like the last things an AI would spit out before it crashes.
The great gun cane redneck with a mo-
He's locked in a life and death struggle with literal Catwoman, Carol Baskin, an animal rights activist who used to sell exotic animal cubs,
Throughout this tape, we'll show you how we take them from the mother.
and now uses the veneer of a charity to obscure the line between zoo and sanctuary, and also probably maybe sorta killed her husband?
The lady who runs Big Cat Rescue killed her own husband, potentially.
Her husband disappeared, supposedly buried in their property.
I promise you, he's underneath that septic tank.
Crazy.
Look at her eyes! She's totally lying! So suit up for the documentary event that took the genre from true crime to holy no way that's true. Crime that was smart enough to give you just enough Joe Exotic to keep him compelling. Because as anyone in show business will tell you, never go full Joe Exotic. And marks the beginning, not the end, of the biggest thing to happen to tigers since zoo books. Because A-listers are rushing to play Joe. Spin-off series are already on their way. And you just know Joe Exotic is going to get pardoned by the president. I'm sure there's a job waiting for him at the EPA.
Guess what, mother...
Starring Joe's crack team of employees.
I'm working with people that just got out of prison.
I found this place on Craigslist.
Travis was
On Craigslist.
Kept me Sober, not drinking.
First got to the zoo, I didn't really know anything about the zoo.
I worked at the ammo section. When I got the job offer to work for Joe, I was like, what's the job? He said campaign manager.
Meat Talk.
What?
Meat to do the wolves. Most of the meat was from the Walmart truck.
Expired meat, and that's what they ate.
Getting interviewed while holding an animal.
I'd like to introduce my friend today.
We have tigers.
Joe supplied tigers.
We breed them.
28 species.
The guy that got killed by the lions.
That's the way it was.
Oh, little girl.
Threatening to kill people.
If somebody thinks they're gonna walk in here and take my animals away, it's gonna be a small Waco.
He was talking about dropping your name.
You guarantee goddamn to you, I'm gonna put a cap in your ass.
Somebody needs to kill the bitch.
You will stop breathing.
I'll cut her head off.
And then I'm gonna put a bullet right between your eyes.
Me and Joe made a pact. If anything went bad, we were going to shoot each other.
Going broke.
I don't own anything. This bus is not mine. Those cars are not mine.
Joe maxed out all the credit cards.
They had Joe against the ropes because he was broke.
Jeff Lowe doesn't have no money. Mom ran out of money. It's time that somebody as broke as me and you get in there. I'm broke as
Employee abuse.
He pays his staff $150 a week.
$100 a week.
I don't pay anybody to do animal care.
Animal abuse.
He puts tigers who've aged out of playtime events in a gas chamber.
What?
Counts 3 through 7 are for shooting and killing 5 tigers.
Fashion abuse.
How many affliction t-shirts do you own? 60 or 70.
Carol laughing at something she just said.
He's gonna get nasty with me. Dang near shot the neighbor's dog. I picked up the gun, held it on him. If someone were to kill me, I think it would push this movement so far forward that it would be worth it.
Shaq patronized these people? Oh, that's a bummer. Logan Paul? Yeah, that makes sense. No! The thin line between exotic animal lover and cult leader.
They were virgins or close to virgins. If they wanted to get to the top, they should sleep with him.
He's got his little cult and I got my little cult.
The thin line.
Oh my
between exotic
gosh.
Animal lover and drug dealer.
Joe kept me pumped full of weed.
I sold drugs to maintain my animal habit.
Open up the snakes, stick bags of cocaine inside of them, stitch them back up.
We call
What?
it yes mouth.
The thin line between
Oh,
exotic animal
that's
lover
awful.
and exotic animal lover.
Little gets you a lot of.
Come here, you sexy beast. You're muddy, my sexy tiger. Let's see your foot, sexy lawyer. Come here, love me. Come here, love me.
And payback.
I've been doing this 20 years, never even been bit.
Bonding with them or view this.
Ow, son of a bitch. Get out, man. No.
Emergency. Got an employee that was attacked by a tiger.
The arm is completely gone. We do not have time to wait. I'm never gonna financially.
Whoa! This gets dark.
Animal crackers. When they ask how I'd like to be remembered when I'm gone, I don't have an answer except to say, not like this.
If I was sitting there concentrating as short as I could on the computer, didn't come and rub them balls in my face. They were like golden nuggets to that boy.
Hey, all you cool cats and kittens.
What the fuck? What did I just see?
Good, maybe even the best. Single-handedly achieving orchestra.
So that was like the second biggest thing behind The Mandalorian in the last year. What the fuck is wrong with us as a people? That's all I can say. Oh my gosh. I'm glad I never watched it. If I would have gotten sucked into that, I think my life would be over right now. I've lost faith in humanity. But not in you out there that are watching this right now. So why don't you subscribe, hit the notification bell, check out the links below. Got the cool Maul, Zombie, Samurai. You can check that out on Amazon. I'm going to go weep for my fellow human beings now. Everybody have a great day.